Okay, we are back. They're calling lives that quickly. Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Map 2 in our grand final of the ICL Open number 3. This is Tusk versus CG. CG winning the first game there in overtime 4-1. Following Bluey from spawn here. Looks like we have, hold on, we got War Dog. Is that a L96? Yeah, it is. Someone's got the op equipped. Watch out. You'll seize the opportunity, if you will. Unless they die first, which might happen too. You never know. Oh, the one tap hits Rick. All right, else are they going? I wonder. Bit of even trade up though. We do have security, have a slight disadvantage in players. Here comes War Dog. Bit of a surprise. Oh, Snake Eyes, nice shot in the grandma. Sweet Potatoes last up is Bluey. Like on the outside, War Dog trying to go for it, but Snake Eyes double kill. I guess the second kill at least onto Bluey. And CG take the lead 1-0. It looks like we have our scores backwards there. Now fixed. No, wait. We had it right? Question mark? Yeah, no, it's good now. Okay. Don't mind me. Anyways, now we're back in business. They reset the lobby right before they started here, so it made it a little bit confusing for me. But we're good. We're good now, at least, and that's what matters. So, following this next round here, following Rick, making their way out of spawn, still rocking the M4, though a little less camouflaged. How much that matters, who knows? Going for the predate here. This is, of course, on Tel West, a small but classic Tideway, excuse me. Tideway West, not Tel West. Following Rick. Upper flanking position here, up on B. Spitter gets the pick, first one onto Fanny. Down, Spitter. Got a second kill onto Grandma, and Rick will take down Ogdog, trying to play into B. Not meant to be. As you see, Spitter, a third kill onto Bluey. Getting some work done on the outside here. Just hanging out. A fourth kill onto Rick. Spitter, buddy. Save some for your teammates. William last alive here. I think that last player is going to be, William's going to kill Snake Eyes. Evening it up some, but, uh-oh. And a third on the War Dog. Oh, but Cheesy with the one tap. Prevents the ace, but still 4K. Not bad by any means. CG 2-0. Decisive lead forming. Spitter just getting the work done there on Bravo. Jeez. Save some for your teammates, man. Only had one left there. We still have that L96 equipped. This thing suppressed is so quiet, it's kind of insane. Like calling live on restart before the round started. Oh my goodness. Really? Bro. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, sure it was the loadouts. Okay. In any case, interesting color choice here coming out from CG. Rocking mostly the red. Although it looks like someone forgot their gas mask. Don't want to forget that one at home. We'll follow Snake Eyes from spawn, rocking the AK-74. A bit of a unique choice, but still a good one nonetheless. Not quite the AKM, but the fire rate on the AK-74 a little faster, which can be at times a little bit better than the AKM, especially for the damage it outputs. But let's go ahead and follow. Here comes a good grenade coming up from Snake Eyes. Aiming for the top side, looking for the cross. Not going to find anybody just yet, but good wallbang. Unfortunately, just nobody there. War Dog getting the long pick into Fanny there, but Cheesy able to nade Rick, trying to climb up the stairs there. Going for the stairway to heaven as William takes down Cheesy Potatoes to trade. Snake Eyes sneaking up still. As Bluey on the outside of Bravo, trying to hold the line here. Grandma's Sweet Potatoes gets the one tap onto Spitter, who falls down to the ground. You still have to watch out for War Dog on the outside though. Bluey waiting in position. Someone to push. There it is. The flick and kill on the War Dog. So Ogdog inside the objective. Ogdog getting the pick on Grandma's Sweet Potatoes. That clears out Bravo, but the thing is B did cap, so 3 will be respawning. Ogdog and Snake Eyes got a lot of work to do to clear this out. Bluey still in position by that Bravo objective. I think you see them setting up for the spawn camp here. Bluey just waiting for the time to strike here. In position. Set up for it as Ogdog goes for the spawns. Trying to play it safe. Everybody playing very, very smart. Not making any obvious plays just yet. Ogdog setting up in position. Getting ready to roll around here. See one on the cross. Oh, catches out Fanny, but Bluey gets the trade up just as quick. And now down to just Snake Eyes last alive, who gets the kill into Rick. 2v1 taking fire, but William will get the kill instead, which means Tusk get the first round on the board 1-2 after CG began with a decisive lead. The question is, who's going to win this one? And I think, as much as CG are easy to call to win this one, I think Tusk could be a surprise factor. However, the second half is going to be where it really shines out, and I think we're going to see Tusk lock in and take game 2 to bring it to game 3. That, or we're going to see CG build a lead up and let this one round be a bit of a fluke and dominate and secure the win for the tournament. Really depends on what they want to do and how they want to play this, but it's anybody's guess. The following Ogdog here from the spawn, or somewhat from the spawn. Going for the pre-nade for that B entryway, but it's not going to hit anybody. They are stacked pretty close, though. Gotta be careful. Rick will actually get that. Rick and Vanny will get the kill on the Spitter and Ogdog, though. In the meantime, Rick finally getting that jump up the stairs there. Looking to hold the line. Will stay alive, but Wardog will get the nade on the Blue in lower Bravo, but they are still capping the objective. Waiting for the push to happen, but it's not going to happen just quickly. Oh, a little bit of server lag there. William lagging out. Unless that's intentional. I don't know. William, though, does get the kill to Wardog in the meantime, but Grandmaster Potatoes flanking around with their teammate. Cheesy trying to get the shots down towards Rick. But the stairs are a little rickety. Fane will get the cap up for Bravo, bringing back just one player. And that will be Bluey, who got naded in Bravo. Cheesy with the rotation. This is that new optic from the Operation Clear Sight. In position, rotating out and around here. Catches William off guard. Gonna go for the push up top. Grandma Sweet Potatoes gets the kill on the Snake Eyes. That's a teammate. Now down to just Cheesy Potatoes last alive here. Oh, and Bluey gets the kill from Spawn. Rotating from Spawn at least evens it up 2-2. Now it's anybody's game. Just when it looked like CG were going to dominate, suddenly Tusk comes back and brings out, dare I say it, their Tusks. Good teamwork, though, coming out from Tusk. Ultimately, it was just what they needed to do to lock down the map, lock down the lanes, and force CG to play their game, and it was well done. You know, CG had a good idea to kind of bait it out, CG had a good idea to try to counter the bait out of that B objective, but the way they stacked it up worked just really, really well. In any case, following Fanny from Spawn, see where they opt to go. See where she's headed, or body blocking in 2026. Oh my goodness gracious. Can't believe it, man. Anyways, here comes the pre-nades coming in through. It looks like there's not a whole lot of damage done, but Rick will get the nade onto Spitter. Fanny's staying alive for the moment here. Oh, a moment, not a moment longer as Wardog gets a double nade into lower B, but they are still capping objective, but Bluey and Ogdog getting the trades respectively, but they are no longer capping the objective. Down to just the 3v2 in favor of Insurgents. Snake Eyes looking for the long cross, not going to see anybody on the outside there. And the smoke doing some wonders. Bluey sneaking in upper B, trying to go for the B cap here. That's your teammate. He passed away, unfortunately. What are they going to opt to do instead? William gets this big kill on the Cheesy Potatoes. Tied at 2-2. Still in B. The question is, where are they going to be? Because they can be anywhere. Wardog waiting. William looking to clear out this area around the objective. Oh, Snake Eyes catches out William off guard. Going to force him to do a tough play. And here comes a push-up. Bluey staying alive somehow. Wardog running out of options here. Bluey's going to have to make a push because now there's a second player entering the map. As long as Snake Eyes doesn't team kill his teammate here, this is going to be tough for Bluey to recover from. Bluey. Uh-oh. There's someone coming up the stairs. Bluey goes for the drop. Oh, doesn't see it. Oh, there's the kill on the Wardog. One remaining of Snake Eyes. 1v1, danger close. Who's going to get this? Snake Eyes in position. And Snake Eyes with the hip fire kill secures the round for CG. The lead back on their side. 3-2. That was dangerously close there for Bluey. Almost won it, but unfortunately for him, hip fire is still fire. Well done, but ultimately, one round is only one round. There's plenty more to win before they have that victory for their side. See how this next round plays out. Everyone's staring at the sky, looking for an answer. Go ahead and follow Bluey from Spawn. Rocking the VHS, and the rest of the team running a pretty standard setup that they ran beforehand. Nothing super unique just yet. Everybody pretty much set in their ways of what they're going to do, so shouldn't see too many unique changes beyond, of course, Wardog rocking the AK-74U instead of the L96. A little bit more of a standard option. William with the first kill there onto Ogdog. Bluey is going looking for a good nade and just set up and waiting. War Dog double kill once again with that nade, and Spitter getting the kill on the Bluey. A deep flank working very effective for CG there. Spitter takes down Fanny as well, down to William. Last alive here. And suddenly CG are back in spades. William trying to recover from this one. Gets the kill on the Snake Eyes. 3 remaining on this 4v1 clutch attempt. Make that almost 2. Whoa, almost lost it there. Stays alive for the moment. And there's the flank by Cheesy Potatoes. CG, the lead, continuing now 4-2. Fortuitous is their delivery towards victory. And not live being called out by Tusk after the last round there. Guessing some technical difficulties. Could be a strategy change too. All depends on what they need. What I'm wondering is, what could Tusk do different to recover? So Tusk on security forces side, they could stack more towards the side here and leave B open, even go for more of an AC strategy, kind of. Usually War Dog will be out here. Now War Dog likes to snipe on the outside of the, dare I say it, the outskirts of the objective out here. He likes to kind of run and lurk in the side here. If you went a little further out, you could probably counter it. It is far away from the objective and from the map, mind you, but you know, sometimes just being a little off axis, if you will be more effective long term. Just depends on what works and what doesn't. Although make sure you're also not supposed to kill people or shoot at people. If you are paused and not live, you're not supposed to be running around the map, by the way. But not that anyone cares. You know, it's just something, you know, just so you know, you're not supposed to be doing that. But, you know. Especially if you get kills, like, or capture objectives, like, it's not correct. So. And, you know, what am I going to do? I'm just a, you know, I'm just the camera guy. But, technically not supposed to. But, careful.
Hey, come on! Enemy southeast!
Oh, good old classic crop talking. That's what I like to do. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. It's been a long set of games here. The question next is who's going to play in map 3. And let's see what map 3 is, because it has been a little bit since we looked at it. So we saw initially Outskirts West, went to Tideway. Now, if Tusk wins this one, we're going to go to Refinery for the map 3 grand final. If we get to that. That we will see. I'm not sure. I think we're going to see this one go to Shield Gamers, and I think we'll see the end of it. That is my guess, but it remains to be seen. And we are finally back live, and we are ready to go. Both teams calling live. We are ready to begin. With that being said, we'll go ahead and follow... Let's follow Ogdog. We haven't seen a whole lot of them in this... what is War Dog doing? We're going to go follow Ogdog from spawn. We haven't seen a whole lot of them in this map here. Going for the smoke for the cross. They're going to, I'm guessing, run into the cross. Interesting smoke call there. They're... Oh. Calling not live this late is a little rough, but game crashes do happen. That is unfortunate. Looks like Rick didn't quite make it. It's like he was staring off into the skies. You could say in a sense he did escape the map. Just not, you know, not with him at least. So, it happens. So you float around the environment here. I always like this spot over here. This one right here. So much combat has happened right here. Where you have enemies coming in from this side, over in here, and the cross. These used to be way more open too. It's interesting how it is on Sandstorm. But man, a lot of lives have been won and lost right here. And especially in here. Oh, man. This used to be such a battlegrounds. So many thousands of lives in this one little corridor. I guess corner technically, not really a corridor. But wow, it's so cool seeing all these like new approaches. Like, oh, look at this big old like building thing. This is cool. Anyways, back to action. Back to what matters. The actual game here. So we have CG currently ahead by 2 rounds in this map 2 grand finals. Let's follow Grandma Sweet Potatoes for this next one from spawn. Rocking the non-rocking actually. The M1 Grand running, it looks like a honey badger. Interesting approach. Not rocking the Garand. But it may just be the timing wise. May work better for him. Let's see how it goes. Interesting incendiary device usage. Going to hold the sight lines here. In a good spot. Going to opt for the grenade on the cross. William will get the pickup on Cheesy Potatoes to start it with. But Blue catches out Spitter, trying to go for the flank. Oh, an easy kill for Grandma onto War Dog, trying to play into B there. William on the outside, looking for something lucky. Kind of playing the sight lines here, just playing it slow. Smart call. Catches Snake Eyes off guard by Og Dog. Gets the trade onto Blue, but Rick will take the one shot into Og Dog and Tusk. Shorten that lead up by 1. Just playing it smart, 3-4, as the teams just relax. They keep cool, and they allow Insurgents to over-rotate into their trap, if you will. So well executed by Tusk there. Just good teamwork, good approaches, good strategy. Hard to beat. Very, very hard to beat. Now the question I have is, what can CG do to lock it down? There's a couple different ways they could probably do it. My guess is they're probably going to throw a lot more flashes and go for something a little more direct than smokes. Smokes are good for the crosses to allow you to rotate, but comes at a disadvantage too. So depends on how they want to play this. Let's see what the stack up is. Pretty far, 3 standard. Looks like 1 wide on both sides, so not a bad call. Going for the pre-nade for the entryway into here. Not a bad call by any means. Ooh, Og Dog, nice nade. Will take down Rick. There's still that player in upper red to watch out for. See Og Dog waiting in position. War Dog, nice nade in the fanny. Og Dog managing to stay alive for the moment here, but going to run right into B. And there it is. The good work on Bravo coming in big. Now Bluey in a tough spot here to try to clear out Bravo. Oh, and Og Dog in position takes down Bluey down to just William last alive here. 1v3, excuse me, 1v4 clutch attempt here. They're already capping up Bravo. William's trying to hold the line here. This isn't a bad idea. The problem is you just can't move out of here. So it's not a bad idea. It's just you're very exposed and you can't really do much. Yep, there goes his head. CG take the round, build that lead back by 2 now. 5-3 as CG lock in and frag out. Really, really good initial nade set. Made it tough for Tusk to come back from. In theory, possible. If you played together, work together, move around more, it could work. Playing passive and trying to hold so safe like that, you're kind of counting down your days at that point. You're not really going to be able to recover much. Yeah. Also, that was super, super late, which, hey, there's a reason why it works. So, War Dog coming out by the ocean there. You could say they're a bit of an ocean man. Running deep in there. Let's see what Cheesy's going to do. Has the FAMAS and a smoke grenade equipped. And off the initial smokes, they can cross a little safer for the pre-fire. See the grenades coming in as well. There comes the artillery fire. Stays alive for the moment. Snake Eyes. Just picking the William and Spitter taking down Grandma's Sweet Potatoes. A good place to start from. Spitter getting some work done though. Look how deep they've already pushed in as an insurgent. Huge push here. And the problem is, oh, hip fire kill on a Fanny. Sheesh. Spitter getting that work in. Og Dog taking down Rick. 1 remaining, and that's going to be Bluey. But Bluey ain't lasting long when you got Spitter. You're firing against 6-3. CG pulling ahead. Another round. Spitter just getting the work done on Bravo there. Crazy how much damage they're able to output. Really putting on a show, if I say so myself. The question I have, and what I'm wondering next is, we're not seeing any I see 1 incendiary on Rick, but we really don't see a whole lot of flashes being used here. It's an interesting thing. Because again, big maps like this, usually you would see a lot more smokes, as it's, depends on the lane you're playing and how you're going to position yourselves. But I could see almost having a flash might be a little more useful in certain areas, but depends on how they want to play this. Here it comes. Incendiary, interesting placement. Going to stop the push on the top side of B. However, Spitter will get the first kill there onto Rick, but Grandma Sweet Potatoes will get the trade through the cover there to take down Spitter, so he will not be able to cap that as quickly as before. But William sneaking around the backside here. Going to catch a player off guard. Oh, too late on the draw there. But that won't be in their favor, though, because they'll get the kill on the Cheesy Potatoes in the meantime. And they'll be able to call it that player is rotating out and around, but Snake Eyes gets the trade up, and Bluey take down Og Dog as well. Down to a 3v2 in favor of security. Snake Eyes shooting at something, I'm not sure. Oh, Snake Eyes going to kill the Grandma Sweet Potatoes post-spawn. He will not respawn, but War Dog taking down Fanny. That means it's going to be down to just... Oh, another kill onto Bluey as well. Oh, from spawn. Snake Eyes just getting the work done. Someone stop this madman. Rick running from spawn fast to try and stop the B cap happening. It looks like they're doubling it up. Try and stay alive here for a little longer. That slow pause is going to cost them that objective capture. Here comes the incendiary. Oh, bit of a biff. That is an unfortunate miss there for the grenade throw. William catching down War Dog, trying to sneak out there. The body tumbling down. 50 seconds remaining. There's the respawn. Rick getting taken out by Snake Eyes. Once again, Ogdog clearing it out. Last up is going to be William. Oh, almost the Kobe. Danger close, but there it is. Cheesy Potatoes taking down William. And CG end the half in their favor, 7-3. Suddenly, CG are winning. And they're not just winning by a little. They're winning by a lot. Tusk are on the back foot. Big time. This is where Tusk needs to show up and needs to shine if they're going to make this. Otherwise, this is going to be GG's pretty quick. Initially, it was pretty close, but now, suddenly, CG putting on a show. Although, mind you, it was just the first half. Second half, we still got plenty of games to go and plenty of action to do here, so not guaranteed by any means. But let's see what happens here following War Dog from spawn. Oh, live and restart. Hold on. Classic. Hold on, folks. Lore. We're not ready yet. Classic. Any day now. There we go. Now we're live. Is that the strategy here? To try to throw him off guard? I mean, it might work, but yeah, I don't think it's going to do too much for your chances there. But let's see what happens. Following Cheesy Potatoes from spawn with the M1 Garand. Also seeing the Tavor usage coming out from Snake Eyes. Nice. Little jump slide there. Some parkour action. Cheesy, dangerous spot. Whoa, looking across. The gun isn't rendering, but the bullet sure will. But oh, Grandma also gets the trade up just as quick out of Cheesy Potatoes. William nade on Ogdog is not a bad start for Snake Eyes taking down Bluey, and also War Dog taking down Grandma. Not a good sign, but Spitter, nice shot in the rig, trying to play upper B, not going to happen. Another on the Fanny as well, down to just one remaining player. Not a good sign, but War Dog still on the hunt. That's going to be one remaining player there for Tusk. That's going to be William. It's like the player there gets the flick onto Snake Eyes. 3 remaining on this 4v1 clutch attempt here. B about to cap up. About to be a 5v1. And there it is, 5v1 clutch attempt. Reset. Minute 24 remaining. Famas in a dream. Got the guns up top, taking fire, and ultimately Spitter locks down the lane, locks on the building, and gets the kill onto William. It's 8-3 now, as CG continue their domination. Look at that low rank. I say relatively low. Everyone else has like thousands of hours, like thousands of levels on top of the hours. So it's funny how that works. Here we go. Following War Dog from spawn. You know what? Let's follow Grandma Sweet Potatoes. It's something a little different. I say a little different, but it's, you know, different than just insurgents or security running in and then watching insurgents come in and flank them. Let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like we have another Garand not loading. There it is. Gonna run on the outside here. Interesting set here. We see a pretty widespread, but Cheesy gonna get the first kill on the Rick as Bluey will take down Spitter. Grandma sneaking through from behind. So far not discovered yet. But where are they gonna go is the question. Upper red. Watch out for that one. Fanny gets the kill onto War Dog. Oh, but Ogdog taking down William as Cheesy Potatoes takes on Grandma on the flank. Snake Eyes is hanging out upper B, trying to stay alive for the moment here. Taking a lot of shots. Uh-oh. Ultimately, Snake Eyes will get that kill onto Fanny, trying to stay alive there, trying to beat solo it. Tough to do. Bluey getting the flank onto Ogdog. Gotta watch out for upper B, though. Uh-oh. Gets the flick on the Snake Eyes. 1v1 here. Hold on. Cheesy Potatoes versus Bluey. 1v1. Cheesy's got this. One tap. One kill. 9-3. If I can hit the button right. There we go. 9-3. Oh, that was close. Tusk, that was very, very close to winning this. They were so close. Brought it to the 1v1. End of the day, Cheesy Potatoes from the heavens, from the rafters. dropped down and put the hammer on him. Secured the round win. It's looking pretty close, like CG are going to take this, unless Tusk has something to say about it. But it is do or die time for Tusk. They have no more rounds to give up without going into overtime to hope for their chances. But right now, CG are about to win this. The question is, what can Tusk do? How are they going to save this? It's do or die time right here, right now. Here comes the pre-nade set from the outside. Ogdog in position. Will take a little bit of damage, but will stay alive. But Grandma Sweet Potatoes will get the pick onto Ogdog running out instead, but Spitter in a good spot to try and counter it. In a good spot. A really huge stack up here coming in from the Insurgents as well. Wardog and Cheese getting the work done here as Spitter gets the kill onto Grandma and Bluey trading on the Wardog. Spitter in a good position to try and counter the across here. So far not finding them just yet, but Snake Eyes now making their way into Bravo, getting the cap up for security. Bluey waiting for someone to run into this line of sight there. Not going to happen just yet. See Bluey just waiting for the push-up. Here comes Bluey. Going for the play. There's Snake Eyes getting the cap up. They'll bring back 2 players. Ogdog and looks like Wardog. But Spitter will get the kill on the Bluey on the outside now. Down to just William once again. It's not good here. 1v5 clutch attempt. They already have control of A and B. They've locked the sides down. They're locking down his flanks. Spitter about to find this last player. There it is. Gets the hip fire kill. Spitter doing it dirty. 10-3. This is match point, map point, game point, tournament point. All of the points are on CG, Computer Games, to win this. It is do or die time for Tusk. They cannot give it up any more rounds. They've lost a lot of rounds in a row here. They have no more to lose. This is the time to win, or it's time to pack up your bags and head home. Although, you know, metaphorically, you're already home. But who knows where you're at. In any case, you're going to be out of the tournament here unless you win this one right here and right now. It is do or die time. If you got something crazy to do, you got something unique, this is the time to do it, because right now they've been on a losing streak that is very rough to recover from. Let's follow Ogdog. Bit of a slide here. Gonna jump up for the cross. There is a player over there. Grandma Sweet Potatoes. Ooh, gets the nade. Unfortunately, delivered direct. Wardog goes to spray down and nade on the Rick. But Ogdog got the kill on the Fanny, trying to run into B. Not going to happen. But Bluey trying to on the outside look for something lucky. But Snake Eyes gets the kill instead. Down to just William last alive once more for Tusk. The final chances, and Snake Eyes secures the final kill of this tournament onto William to secure the win. GG's, well played. CG Computer Games are your tournament winners. Congratulations. GG's, well played. And with that, folks, as the game crashes and comes to a halt, we are done here. I gotta find my thing real quick. Hold on.